Hey, welcome to Pilates. Today we're going to do long leg work and we're going to do it slowly. I know it's a challenge for me to go slow, but we're going to try it today. So let's start with our warm up, which is going to be the normal pace with our head over our tailbone, our ear, shoulder, hip alignment, our belly button to our spine, zipping it all the way up, our head over our tailbone. I already said that, but I really want to make sure that you're opened up. Now, being on your sit bones is super important. That's your anchor for your stretch. If you can't do it with your folded legs, take your legs out, whatever you need to do, but make sure you even out your pelvis eventually. So inhale out, exhale to ceiling and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down, exhale up and inhale down, exhale up and inhale and exhale to the corner of the wall and where the wall and the ceiling come together. Your bicep is over your ear, you're pulling out of your hip, you're pushing down with that hip. It's nice to put your arm in your lap because it gets your shoulder away. So let's take a big draw back, inhale, and then exhale through a longer stretch. And you can feel that come all the way through the left, the serratus right here. Put your hand over your ear, guide your head across to the other side. You already have your arm down so that your shoulder is in a good location for opening the scalenes. And then inhale across, take the arm to the side, exhale, rotate, open up with a big wide hug right here. Looking ahead on the floor, it's easy to put your head back on your neck here. So right here, looking down, getting that big stretch. Then put your hand on your thigh, the other hand behind you. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Lift up, belly button to the spine. Drop your shoulder blades. 3 breaths. Good. And inhale to prepare. Exhale, bring it back together. Roll the shoulders back twice. Roll the shoulders forward twice. And let's switch legs. All right, lift up. Inhale up, exhale ceiling, and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale, and put the hand to the left and just take it to the corner of the room on the other side. Keep that head over your tailbone. I know there's a temptation to go forward with it, right? And we're going to draw that arm back and then push it all the way through. Yeah, nice big diagonal right there. That bicep is over your ear. Grab your ear, guide your head across, opening up those scalenes. Take a deep breath here. And then you're going to inhale across, put the arm behind it, exhale, and then make that big hug happen and let that head lower to that position facing the mat. All right, hand on the thigh, the other hand behind you. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Lift, 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 lift up. Breathe. Good. Beautiful. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, bring it back to center. Putting the hands together. Those fingers, push the palms forward. Take a nice deep breath right here. Drop the shoulder blades and then pull through the belly, up through the abdominis rectus. Pull through that rib cage, right? Opening that back, separating the shoulders. Put the hands in front of the ear. Put the bottom of the feet together in seated butterfly. Hinge forward, reaching across the room. Lower your head so that it's in alignment with your whole body and just stretch right there. Nice. Now drop your elbows, curl yourself up, and I'm going to take your legs hip width apart. Put your hands behind you, and then let's go side to side. You can even go wider to get a deeper stretch. Good. 8, 7, 6. Belly button to spine makes this longer. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get ourselves down to the mat and find our alignment. Cool. Head over the tailbone. Good. Shoulder blades down, starting at the tailbone. You're coming down vertebrae by vertebrae, unrolling the body so that the shoulders and then the head. Now, whenever we lie down at any point in the workout, we lift our glutes up, take them down the mat, and wiggle our upper body up to get that nice long line. Belly button to the spine. You still have room in your lumbar for flexibility. Abs up and under the rib cage. Close that rib cage so the back is open and planted on the floor. We're going to do 2 warm-ups. We're going to do the hundreds and the single leg stretches. So take your legs to tabletop. You can do them right here in this beautiful aligned position. You could do it right here with a curl up looking through your thighs, or you could take your legs out to your Pilates position. We pump, inhale for 5, pump, exhale to 5 till we reach 100. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 10. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 20. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 30. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 50. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 60. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 70. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 80. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 90. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 100. Bring one leg in. Put your hand on the ankle, the other hand inside on the knee. The other leg goes out or up. If you have back concerns, you take it up, right? Inhale, switch, exhale, switch, inhale, switch, exhale. Good. Keep going. Nice job. Inhale and exhale, keeping yourself lifted if you can, right? We do what we can. This is a knee thing that crosses that center line. It does a good tabletop, goes toward our chest. 8 more. And 7. Nice job. 6. Last 5. And 4. 3 more. And 2. Both sides and even one. Hug those knees and let them come down as you lower your body, belly button to the spine. Nice. We're going to start with down, around, and up. Okay, so you can do this curled up and you can do this lying down. You're going to start in your curl up position or in your tabletop position. You can do both. You're going to take one leg up. The other thing you can do in this one is you can hold behind the other thigh so that you can pull yourself up and look between the legs. So this is going to be interesting slow because I want to really emphasize each of the positions. So one of the things that's important is you inhale, then exhale around. Let's do 10. 2. Nice. 3. Good job. So exhale up. 4. Perfect. Keep that other leg up if you can. 5. It protects your back. 6. Even if you're all the way down, it still protects your back. 7. Because it pushes it toward the floor. 8. Good job. 9. Pull that belly in. And 10. Good job. Now we're going to take it out, around, and up. So it's out, around, and 1. So it's inhale, and then exhale. Inhale, and then exhale. And if you need to stabilize yourself, again, you can put your hand under that thigh. 5. Good job. 6. Perfect. 7. 8. You're still looking between your thighs, not at your moving foot. 9. Good job. And 10. And we go to tabletop. Lift the other leg. Same thing. Down, around, and 1. Down, around, and 2. Down, around, and 3. Down, around, and 4. Down, around, and 5. Pull it in. Down, really sink it. 6. Down, around, and 7. Down, around, and 8. We're trying to use as little momentum as possible. 9. And down, around, and 10. Take it to the outside. Out, around, and 1. Out, around, and 2. Out, around, and 3. Out, around, and 4. Out, around, and 5. Out, around, and 6. Try to keep your body stabilized so you're strapped down to that mat. 7. Out, around, and 8. Out, around, and 9. Last one here is 10. Now holding it here, we're going to go right to a flow. We're going to do scissor. So you're going to keep that vision right through those thighs. It's going to be a 1, 2, switch, 1, 2, switch, 1, 2, switch, 1, 2. That's number 2. Here comes number 3. 1, 2, switch, and flow breathing. 1, 2, switch. Number 4, good. Number 4, you've got this. Number 5. Number 5, good. Number 6, good job. Number 6, nice pointed feet. Number 7, getting that nice big spread. This also crosses the midline. 7. number 8, number 8, number 9, number 9, hang on there, and last 2 reps right here. And let's hug our knees and put our head down, put our feet down, put our arms to cactus. All right, we're going to do our roll up, and we're going to take it again pretty slowly. So we'll start with the bent knees. I'll do about 3 of those. Then we're going to progress to long legs, and then we're going to progress to arms to the side, and then to butterfly. So we've got a few things to do here. So inhale up. When you push those legs out, you exhale to the ceiling. You take it across. Good. Drop the shoulders here. It's really easy for the shoulders to come up to your ears. And then inhale back up, and then curl yourself all the way down, sliding those legs in. You can also be in the long-legged position if you want to just go right to your capacity, and then push it up. Nice. Take it across. So in this way, we can't really jerk everything. We got to just keep going with the flow of it, and then curl all the way down. And then we're more conscious of our curling down and all of that. So inhale up and push to the ceiling, and then take it across. Good. Drop those shoulders, bring it up, and bring it all the way back down. Move an ear part right here. Put that over there. All right, I'm going to lengthen the legs now. You can stay with that first position if you'd like to. There's a little bit more challenge here. So when you lengthen your legs, whether you're starting now or you started before, it's harder with your feet pointed because you have to use your capacity of your core. If you need assistance from the hamstrings, then you can flex it. All right, so inhale up and then exhale. Good. And then take it across and bring it up and curl it all the way back down. 2 more like this. Inhale up, exhale to the lift. Try to keep your feet down to the floor. They don't pop up because they want to balance out your upper body. And then we're going to do 1 more like this. Inhale up, reach up to the ceiling, take it across and bring it up and curl it all the way back down. Now I'm going to take my hands to the side so I don't get that lat assistance in bringing it up. And then when you go slow and you're not using momentum, that's a little bit more challenging, which is great. So inhale up, hovering those arms, and then exhale to the ceiling. Good. Take it across. I know you've got this nailed. Good. And bring it all the way back down. 2 more like that. Inhale up, lift to the ceiling. So that first inhale is what gets you off that floor as you exhale. And that's the beginning of your motor. It's like your ignition key. And bring it down. Good. Inhale up, lift it up, take it across and bring it up and take it all the way back down. Let's take our legs to butterfly. Now, usually I tell you to take your arms back over your head to give you more momentum, but let's try it with our arms at the side. It's going to be really, really very challenging because we don't have that posterior chain all the way down to guide us up. So if we wobble a little, we're just going to have to accept that about it till we get it right. So remember that inhale is important. Exhale, take it up. I threw it a little bit there. That wasn't good. Take it across, bring it up, and curl it all the way back down. 2 more of those. Inhale up, lift up to the ceiling. Much better. Didn't have to throw it that time. Take it across and bring it up and curl it all the way back down. Last one. We're not doing any more after this. Inhale up, take it to the lift, take it across, and bring it up and bring it all the way back down, bringing those knees together, bring them up and drop them to one side, and then take them over and drop them to the other. Nice. So we're going to do some crossovers, and then we'll get on our sides. So hands behind our head, usually at the bottom of our skull, right? So that we're not pushing our head into our neck or letting our head drop back. Right? So we got that interwoven thing there. Our legs are at tabletop. We're curling ourselves up, taking one leg out or up, depending on your back. All right, look through those thighs. So we're going to alternate. So we're taking it over and over and over. Inhale and exhale. Good. Set number 3. Nice. Lift yourself off the mat. Stay off the mat. We don't touch down. below our shoulder blades. Nice. You've got it. Beautiful job. Nice. 4 more. 4. Good. 3. Perfect. 2. And 1. Now I want you to take it to one side, take it over and hold it there. And we're going to take the other leg straight up and then lower it all the way to the floor. Take it down and 1. Down and 2. Down, feel that lengthening. 3. It's really good for the pelvic floor. And 4. Down and 5. 6. Keep lifted. 7. Nice. 8. Good job. 9. And 10. And we take that back to tabletop, switch over to the other side, lift that leg up completely. So down and 1. Down and 2. Down and 3. 4. 5. Good job. 6. 7. 8. Feel that extension. Good. Support yourself by pulling that belly button to the spine. And 10. Nice. Bring it back to center. Take the legs to the front. Bring the body to the front. We're going to go into our long position here to this mat. So I'm not matching the mat. All right. So we get our legs long. Get ourselves in alignment. Reach our shoulder out. Then bend the elbow. Now we haven't done this particular move in a long time. It's going to be the small circle around the leg. So we're going to start with 10 long ones. So the bottom leg is so tight in its point that it's almost hovering above the floor. The top leg is also tight. Make sure you're stacked. Put a little towel under your hip if you need it. Hips are under, right? Arms up, arms here, wherever you get alignment. So touch front and back. Take it nice and slow. 2. Maintaining our balance. You can feel that big stretch through the front of the body. 3. Good. 4. 5. 6. Feel this today. 7. All right, I'm speeding up a little bit, so I got to slow down. You know that. I got to rewire my brain for that. 8. 9. Woohoo. And 10. Now you're going to let it sit back there and you're going to lift and lower for 10. 1, not too high. 2, 3, keeping those legs pointed. 4, keeping yourself on your hips. So 5, it's so tempting to fall back. 6, right? 7, 8, 9, and 10. Stack those legs again. We're going to make that a little bit bigger circle. So more forward, lift up. 1. More forward, lift up. 2. Good. Little rainbows. 3. Nice. And 4. My hip is kind of howling here. 5. I might have to eventually strap this hip. Yeah. 6. Ooh. All right, I'm trying not to speed up. 7. How's that bottom leg? Is it still pointed? Are you keeping your body stabilized? Remember, you can have your arm in front if you want to. 8. Good. 9. You're kind of brilliant. And 10. Now we're going to take the leg back again. We're going to lift and lower the front leg only. So 1, let's not hinge that ankle. 2, 3, little pause at the top, right? 4, beautiful. 5, Getting that inner thigh involved. 6. Gorgeous. 7. 8. You've got it. 9. And 10. And then we have one more height to reach. So all the way past the edge of your mat, up and down. Don't let the leg turn toward the ceiling. So it stays forward. So maybe you're not going to go as high as me. 3, depending on the capacity of that hip is, that ball joint. 4, 3, 4. I think that's 3, actually. 4. Reach with it. You want to be reaching in both directions. 5, you want to feel the front of the hip extend. You want to feel the glute extend. 6, keeping that bottom leg steady. You need to get a little forward. Good. 7. Nice. 8. Good job. 9. Nice. And 10. I feel like I need oil. All right, lowering that leg. They both come up. They're very straddled right now. They both come, or staggered right now. They both come up together for 10. 1, 2, 3. Hold it at the top. 4, 5, 6, 7. They don't have to land. They just need to lower. 8, 9. Ouch. And 10, and lower it down. All right, you're going to come up onto your elbow right here. You're going to turn the back leg toward the ceiling. Arm is behind the head, and we're going to do a crunch. So we need to lift right up out of the shoulder right here. Get this torso lifted. The leg comes up. You crunch the upper, lower body together and extend. 2, everything, your chest stays forward. 3, good job. 4, point it out. Nice. Nice. Everything moves together. 5, you don't break at the neck. It moves with your upper body. 6, nice. 7, 8, nice job. Take it out there. 9, and 10. Lower that foot. Bring your arm around to the front. Bend that front leg to a little bit of a 45. It's a little circle, and we're going to do our plank elevations here. All right, and we're going to try to go slow. So you lift the thigh and the body together, okay? So it's up and 1. Lift and 2. Lift and 3. 4. Good job. 5. I get this a little close and goes to emergency. 6. Nice. 7. Good. 8. 9. Good job. And 10. Bring it down, facing forward, hands behind you. Extend your legs. Plank lifts right here. Nice. 10 of them, right? We're going to take it nice and slow. Point those feet pretty strong. Take it up and 1. Lift and 2. Lift and 3. 4. Good job. You'll be on your elbows if you need to. Push those fingertips into the mat to release your shoulders and elbows or wrists. 6, 7. Nice. 8. What do I do with my head? I let it follow the exercise. I don't drop it or push it in any direction. 9. Perfect. And now you're going to hold it up there on 10. Flex the feet to give yourself stability. And then lift and lower. 2. If you need some assistance here, you can put one leg down. 3. Right? 4. That helps. But we like it here. 5. I'll give you a break between. 6. 7. Is your leg turning out? Make sure it's toward the ceiling. 8. Good job. 9, or turning in. and 10. Let's lower. Take a forward fold. Good job. Chest toward the thigh. And then we're going to do the other side. Okay, bottom shirt's supposed to come on top here. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, good job. 3, 4, 5, nice. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower down, take a twist to the front. Nice. And then a twist to the back. And then we're going to do the other side. All right, how we got down there? We remember, we stretch that arm out of our shoulder. We take those legs down, and then we bend that elbow for our little bicep pillow. Make sure your hips are tucked under. Find the position you're going to use for your hand. It can be in the front, be straight up. You can change partway through. Point those feet so much that they're hovering above the floor. Small circle. 1. Good. 2. Beautiful. 3. Keeping our body steady through the whole thing. Now, thank goodness we're putting the whole foot down. 4. And not flexing that ankle. 5. Letting the foot drop off the ankle so we can touch down. 6. We can touch down with the whole foot, right? Oh, too fast. 7. Come on, you got to be proud of me for being slow. 8. I hope you're enjoying this. We're feeling it a little differently than our usual quicker pace. 9 and 10. And lift and lower, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get your breathing in there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we restack, taking it a little farther. 1, a little bit higher, a little bit farther. 2, nice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gotta slow myself down. 8. Make sure I get that height. 9 and 10. Land it back there. Lift and lower that front leg. 1. Ankle stays nice and long. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, restack. Here comes our big one. 1. Make sure it's nice and big. 2, but you don't lose that alignment. 3, rock on your lower body. Good. 4. Now, what will keep you from rocking? 5 is not only pointing out that leg. 6, but if you want to bend it a little bit, that'll stabilize it too. 7, good job. 8, 9, and 10. And we lift and lower again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, good. 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we keep that separated. Come on up onto our elbow. You have those nice staggered legs. You turn the back one to the ceiling, put the arm behind the head. Make sure your elbow and shoulder in alignment, and let's do the crunch. 1, extend. 2, 3, 4, 5, going a little too fast. 6, I gotta be peaceful. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, put that leg down, come up onto your hand, bend that front leg, and the arm goes right here to the front. Lift yourself up. So you want to start up in a nice lifted position, right? So that you have all the energy and power going up, right? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good job. Nice. 8, 9, and 10. Lower down and come to tabletop. We're going to put our toes together and our knees apart and sit back into child pose before we go to the next sequence. All right, walking those hands forward, sitting back into that, to those legs. All right, let's take it up into our pike. Now, I'm going to give you some alternatives here. Take it up into your pike. Now, the exercise is going to be shoulder push-ups, back and shoulder push-ups, which are you rock forward onto your feet and you come down with your elbows. Now, for those of you that's hard on the wrist and shoulder, so what I'm going to recommend for you guys is to just bring your knees down and up, okay? So you'll get a different kind of workout, but you're not going to be threatening those shoulders and elbows. All right, you're on the balls of your feet. When you come down, you go forward onto your toes and up. 2, inhale and up. 3, not bending my knees, sorry. 4, just go forward on the ball of those feet. 5, elbows go back. 6, 7, feel it all through that back. It's so great. 8, I can feel that. 9, and 10. All right, I'm going to walk it forward just a little bit so I don't hit the furniture. We're going to go knee to elbow, very slow. So we're going to do 10 at a time. So you're taking one leg back. I have my left one back. You bring yourself into a center plank while your hip wraps that leg around to the elbow. So your chest is going forward, but your hip is going across. So 1, lift. 2, nice. 3, perfect. 4, reach. 5, so reaching behind us, not up like we usually do. 6, good. 7, good. 8, 9, and 10. Nice. Put that foot down, reach the other one behind you, and let's take it to the other wrist. 1, 2, that was a little fast. 3, good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, good. 9, and 10. All right, bring that leg back, push up into your downward facing dog, get nice and long, and then come on down, and let's come on over onto our backs. All right. How you feeling? Do you need to rotate your wrists? Why not? Let's do it. Then rotate them the other way. Okay. Get into your star position. And we're going to do one side at a time. Long arm. You can have your hand on the ground if you want to. This is, again, a very hard one to generate through. So if you need a little push off, that's fine. All right, so you want to curl up the leg and arm first, right? Or the head and arm, the chest and arm first. And then you take it to the lift. 1, curl it down. 2, don't forget to exhale into that hover, right? And then, or you can have your hand gently down. 3, give yourself a little bit of a push. 4, you want to come across and feel that wrap. 5, and you can use both arms if you want to. This is how that looks. 6, right? Keeping the shoulders down. 7, nice job. 8, shoulders stay down. 9, lift up. And 10, and all the way down. Let's go to the other side. Right? Ready for the hover? So it's hover. Good. 1, perfect. 2, good job. 3, good. 4, nice. 5, good job. And make sure you're coming down 6 vertebrae by vertebrae, right? So it's a roll down. 7, curling down. Don't plopping down. 8, good job. 9, and 10. And bring those legs to the center. All right. Transitioning to our stretch with our bridges. All right. Make sure that you have your feet under your knees or a little bit forward, right? You can be on your heels or toes if you want to. I'm going to do flat feet today. Hands at the side, shoulder blades down, vertebrae by vertebrae, really slow. So curl it up. Don't tuck into a pelvic tilt, just lift, curl it down. And 2. Here's number 5. And here's number 6. 7. And 8. And 9. And 10. And just hold it there. Hold it, lift up high. And we're going to take those knees together very slowly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay lifted. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold it up there just a little bit more. This really helps us with our stretch. And then bring it all the way down, letting your glutes kind of spread out. And bring one leg in, the other leg out to a slight flex. Take a nice deep breath right here. And then another one. As you breathe, I want the knee to just come closer to separate more from the other leg. And then one more time. Then take that leg up. Rotate the ankle in one direction and then the other. All right, you can bring that bottom leg in if you want to. Gives you a little bit more flexibility. Big inhale and exhale, lower. And big inhale and exhale, lower. Trying to get that open. Big inhale and exhale, lower. And we are holding it for 30 seconds. So while you hold it, you want to massage your hip crease to get a little more length in your leg. You want to pull your belly button to the spine. You want to try to get that leg to go straighter because you want to feel all that extension. So we don't just hang out here holding our leg. This is an active moment. You have 10 more seconds. Nice. Breathe into it. Now we're going to go into a half happy baby pose, bringing the knee down beside the hip or the waist. wherever yours reaches, and just hold it there for 20 seconds and breathe into it. So we're getting that extension in here through the back and the groin, if it's over enough. Nice. And then bring it back to the center. We're going to do another 20-second hold. So big inhale and exhale, lower, and again, lower, and again, lower, and just hang on to it for 20 seconds. Again, keep the rest of your body really supporting the stretch. Then cross your leg over the other one, and we're going to drop toward the leg that crossed over for hip stretch on the other side. And then bring it back to center. Undo it, bring it up, the other one up, rotate the ankle one direction and then the other. Here we go for our first 30-second hold. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Ouch, big inhale and exhale, lower. And hold it for 30. This leg's not moving at all today. It's just going to do whatever it wants to do. Nice. Beautiful. We're almost there. All right, let's take it to the happy baby pose for 20 seconds. Beautiful. Keep breathing. Just want to open everything up. 5 more seconds. Then we're going to bring it back up. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Big inhale and exhale, lower. And again, this is 20 seconds. Yeah. Beautiful. And then we're going to cross it over and take it in the direction, let's see, of the top leg. So it's forward. And hold it right there. Now stack those knees. Bring yourself over, bring yourself up, and we're going to go into our straddle. Right here. Make sure you're lifted out of your seat. You want to bend your knees to get on your sit bone, that's fine. Roll your shoulders back for 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Forward. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Keep the hand behind the leg. Bring the other one over your ear, and then come over. This is a curl down this time. So we're pushing our rib cage toward our hip. We're curling over. Good. Getting a little bit more of the hip into it. Try to stay on your sit bones. Rocking back is a real big temptation, isn't it? And hold it right there. Breathe into it. And rotate toward that knee and bring your chest toward it. Try to center as much as possible and get those elbows even on the floor. Good. Slide up. The arm goes out again. We're coming to the other side and curling down. Yeah. Try to keep your everything over your tailbone. Roll, keeping that shoulder open, not rolling forward. But now we're going to roll forward onto that knee. Now just slide it to the center, bringing your chest down. Push your hands into the floor, long back, eyes ahead. Good. Perfect. Walk it in. Bring those legs together, bounce them out. We're going into our tabletop, of course. Hands under the shoulders, hips under the knees, knees under the hips, hips above the knees. Inhale, bottom and chin up. Exhale, curl up like a cat. Really open those shoulder blades. Inhale, bottom and chin up. Exhale, curl up like a cat. And again, and bring it down. Good. And then tucking our toes under and bring ourselves up into our downward facing dog. And just stretch them. Walk those hands in and hang, grabbing opposite elbows. And I just want the back to kind of cascade. So soften those knees. The focus here is making everything go to the floor, which is usually the opposite of what we're doing. Yeah, just let it all float to the floor. Switch the arm holds. So hands go the other way. Now bend those knees deeply into a squat. Put your hands on your thighs and then create a big curl up as you go right to the top. Nice. You're doing great. How we doing? Yeah? Head over the tailbone. Roll our shoulders back and then up and down. Wiggle it out. Wiggle the legs out. There we go. And then washing machine. Nice. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to the center. Breathe it up and down. 2 more up and down. And last time. Thank you, everybody, for coming to Pilates today. It was long and slow.